Congratulations, you are 1 month pregnant. Everything looks fine. Mia Bowen held the results of her pregnancy test as she returned to her marital home. She mustered the courage to text her husband, Timothy Barrett. "Will you be coming home for dinner tonight?" Timothy replied curtly, "Yeah. I have something to tell you." In the evening, a black limousine drove into the courtyard. Timothy got out with his suit jacket, casually flung over one arm. "Timothy, you are back." Mia jogged over to him, reaching out to take his suit jacket. But Timothy handed her some papers instead. A trace of surprise flashed in her eyes. "Take a look at this. You can bring up any requests you might have," he said. The first page had the words, "Divorce Agreement," written on it. Mia gently placed a hand over her belly, and asked shakily, "If, and this is only hypothetical, I were to tell you that I'm pregnant, would you still go ahead with the divorce?" Timothy's gaze landed on her belly. He frowned. "Didn't I tell you to take the morning after pill after that time?" Mia acted like her hand had been burned. She quickly moved it away, but Timothy grabbed her by the wrist with a complicated gaze. "Are you really pregnant?" Mia's breathing hitched. "I asked you a question. If I were pregnant, would you want to keep the baby?" "No." Timothy sighed. "Your daddy may not want you, but I'll definitely protect you with all I've got." Mia didn't bother reading the divorce agreement. She just signed on the last page. In the afternoon, a young woman dressed from head to toe in branded clothing walked into the living room. "Allow me to introduce myself, I'm Maya Lane, and I'm the future lady of this household. Naturally, that means I call the shots when it comes to this villa's furnishings." "You are Maya Lane." A trace of bitterness crept into Mia's heart. Maya was back. Since his first love was back, Mia, the cheap substitute, had to go. "I guess you've heard of me. Hurry up and sign those divorce papers, then. You've held onto this position for the past 3 years, it's time for you to return it to its rightful owner," Maya said. Mia said calmly, "I've already signed it, at least you are not a complete idiot." Maya pulled a check out of her bag. "This is $1 million. Take the money and stay away from our lives. Tim and I are a perfect match for each other, unlike you." Maya's words stabbed Mia. She looked at the pregnancy test on the bedside table, and told herself it was time to put an end to things. At this moment, Maya strode into the master bedroom like she owned it. She glanced around, spotting the piece of paper on the bedside table. She seemed to catch the words, "Children's and Women's Hospital," on it. Maya asked in surprise, "Wait, are you pregnant?" Mia clenched her fist around the pregnancy test. "If I really were pregnant, I wouldn't have agreed to the divorce." "I suppose that's right. Still, even if you were pregnant, Tim wouldn't allow you to keep the baby. You're a peasant who doesn't deserve to give the Barrett family an heir, anyway," said Maya. Mia turned to head into the walk-in closet, but Maya followed her. "Hold on. Show me that paper you took from the bedside table." Mia held the pregnancy test tighter. "This is my private business, Humph." "Private business? I bet you are just trying to steal something expensive. Hand it over." Maya stepped forward to pry Mia's fist open, even raising a hand to hit her. Mia instinctively threw Maya over her shoulder. The latter landed on her back and wailed, "My leg hurts." "What the hell are you doing, Mia?" At this moment, Timothy's cold voice rang out. Mia turned to see him walk into the room, and her heart jolted. She mumbled, "Timothy, it's not like what you think." The only response she received was him walking past her to sweep Maya into his arms. He happened to see the divorce agreement with Mia's name signed on the last page. Timothy returned to his senses and asked Maya lowly, "Are you okay?" "My hand hurts, Tim." "Is it broken? Can I continue playing the piano in the future?" Maya wept. Timothy placed her on the bed. Then, he turned to look at Mia. "Apologize to Maya." The ache in Mia's heart intensified until she grew numb. She said hoarsely, "Apologize. You are the one who laid a hand on her first. Even a child would know what to do in this situation. Besides, do you know how important a pianist's hands are?" Timothy snarled. Mia said stubbornly, "I don't care whether you believe me, but she's the one who made the first move." Caleb, who stood at the master bedroom's doorway, chimed in, "Mr. Barrett, I saw everything happen. Mrs. Barrett's the one who pushed Ms. Lane." Timothy frowned and growled, "Apologize. What if I refuse?" He pursed his lips. "You've got a tough streak, huh? Think about your uncle who's still lying in a bed in the hospital's private ward. Mia held back her tears, finding it hard to believe that Timothy had used James to threaten her. She finally gave in to the harsh reality. She said hoarsely, "I'm sorry." Maya was secretly delighted, but didn't let it show. "I'll forgive you for Tim's sake." Mia straightened up and looked at Timothy. "Can I go now?" She bent down to pick the divorce agreement up and handed it to him. Timothy looked at the divorce agreement and subconsciously frowned. He looked at Mia's suitcase. "Have you already found a place to stay?" "No," Mia answered reflexively. Timothy quickly averted his gaze. "Go downstairs to get some ice for Maya's foot. She sprained it because of you, so you can't leave without doing anything." Mia left the bedroom, walking stiffly. Mia pursed her lips as she gradually calmed down. She headed upstairs with the ice. When she entered the master bedroom, she saw that Timothy wasn't around. Maya leaned against the bed frame and smirked at her. "You can put the ice down and go, unless you want to stay here to serve me, or could it be that you want to see me and Tim being lovey-dovey? It has been 3 years since we last saw each other, after all." Only then did Mia hear the sound of running water in the bathroom. Timothy was showering in there. The blood drained from her face. She and Timothy had just signed the divorce papers, yet Timothy was already raring to fuck his first love. Mia's stomach roiled at the thought of what would happen on that bed in a while. Still, she controlled herself and turned to head into the walk-in closet to pack her things. "Caleb, that suitcase seems to be branded. Get her a recyclable bag for her to put her stuff," Maya said. Soon, Caleb brought over a dirty recyclable bag. He flung it at Mia's feet and said, "Use this." Behind her, Maya said, "Remember to check her things later. We don't want her to take anything that doesn't belong to her." At her words, Mia recalled what Timothy had said about getting rid of the baby. He was only in the bathroom. If he were to find out about the pregnancy test, there was no way she could keep the baby. Mia looked at the pregnancy test that she'd buried with her stuff, then came to a decision. She turned around and secretly ripped the pregnancy test to shreds, stuffing them into her mouth and swallowing them. As she stared at Timothy's clothes in the closet, her heart slowly died. From today onward, her child would have nothing to do with the Barrett family. Mia turned to leave the closet with her recyclable bag. "Do you want to check this?" Maya covered her mouth, looking disgusted. "God, get out of here before checking those things. That bag stinks." Caleb stepped forward to shove Mia. "Are you deaf? Get out of here." Mia walked out of the villa alone. Caleb snatched the recyclable bag from her and poured its contents out on the ground as if wanting to search for something. Mia crouched on the ground, wanting to pick her things up. At that moment, her phone rang. When she answered it and heard Patricia's voice, the tears started rolling down her face. She was choked up as she said, "Aunt Patricia." "Mia, why are you crying?" "I'm getting a divorce, Aunt Patricia. I'm losing my family again." "Oh, you silly thing. Whoever said anything about you not having a family? That's what I'm calling you about. Your family tracked me down. You have 3 older brothers, who are from the Lane family in Nord City. You also have 3 older male cousins, which means you have 6 older men to watch over you. They are here for you, and they're your family," Patricia said. Mia faltered. "My family."